forecasting.
Oh, I thought you said farcasting. I was like, they have
Are you
farcasting?
taking my logs?
Huh?
Are you
Nope.
taking my logs?
No. I did not
Liar.
take your logs. Ain't
Liar.
got no proof.
I just watched you run past me.
With logs?
Yes.
Doesn't mean I took them.
Kill him.
I chopped down a tree. Here. I chopped down a tree. Here are my other 2 logs that I took from a tree. Here's your proof. Where the fuck was the thing where I started? It's right over here.
Are you cutting down my forest?
You mean the trees that are backed by the cannibals?
Oh no, okay, those are fine. Shit, I need one
I was
more.
about to say, yeah, no, I'm cutting down the trees by the cannibals.
Wait, you
Okay.
have a forest in that game?
Oh, where my
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm sorry,
kind of.
Love you, Zach. You have a forest.
I know there's forests in the game. I'm saying, like, Corey has his own little forest sanctuary in there.
Yes.
He's got like his little tree homes.
Yes, he does. Yep. That's another thing that just
You have a
happened.
tree
I
growing
cut
under
down a
your
tree and
platform.
it instantly
You know,
disappears.
I bet I want to leave that. I want to see what happens.
Well, that's fine, but I didn't realize it was growing under here. It's kind of
Yeah,
surprising.
it wasn't there
Back it
before.
up.
Oh. I want that stick. I'm gonna run out this way, run back to my house. I got another bunny.
Okay, that's 6 out of 206. Only 200 more to go.
Sounds like the
Wee-hoo.
best time of our lives.
Corey, you should live stream. I'll watch it.
Okay, I reached the max. The max you can put in a bunny pen is 7.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, are you live streaming now? Yeah, you are.
So I can fit 1 more in this one and 2 more in that one. And then I will have full bunny pens.
What are you guys building now?
It's
Corey
his
has
little
a whole bunch of
construction.
white shit to potentially
Yeah.
build by his house.
Yes.
That's what we're building. The white shit.
He's got a big old plan and everything.
You guys are gonna have like an Ewok fortress over there.
That's
Oh,
exactly
kinda.
what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Except the Ewoks that they're gonna be climbing up those trees.
It's Corey.
They're not the ones. Yeah, that's exactly it. Crap.
I'm
What
sure
else?
your characters in the game kind of look like Ewoks.
Enough. I mean, yeah. At some point they will. Or at some point they do.
Is it like Ark where you have to put stuff together, or do you just grab wood and this? So like this wood's gonna create everything.
I mean, yes and no. It's a
Kinda,
little
sorta.
bit easier than Ark. It's just farming the materials
There's not
takes
as many
a lot
components.
longer.
It's a lot of the same materials,
'Cause-
just make different things.
Yeah, like we need 200 logs for his construction, and we can only like personally carry 2 logs at a time instead of like on Ark where you can carry unlimited amount. Just you got to worry about carry weight.
What the?
Yeah, so you,
Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you.
Did you fall to crack again?
No, I was cutting a tree down and then the game decided to delete the tree.
Disappeared.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's happened to me as well. Gotta love it. I don't know what's going on with that.
Maybe you're building too much in the area.
It would be
No.
some. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say.
Can you make
Yeah.
the spikes for your to get the cannibals out, like those wooden spikes?
The wooden spikes, you mean the defensive
You know how
spike
Ark
walls?
has like the spike walls.
Yeah, the spike walls. Yeah, we kind of got them. They're not as they're more simpler looking, but yeah, I wouldn't even say they damage them. They're just like walls, and they just keep them away.
Away.
Yeah, that's all they are. Even though they're spiked walls, I don't really think they damage them because I've
Your
seen them
people
run
are
up to.
super strong, Jesus.
Yeah. I just see Cass's wall get held up by like 3 or 4 of them, and it doesn't even look like it hurt him.
Oh,
I think it's more like a deterrent. I don't think it does the same damage amount as like a trap does, where they repeatedly run into it.
Yeah.
But I think it's more enough. It's enough for a deterrent.
So they can't just like break down buildings.
I guess so.
They can. I've got it so that it doesn't. They don't. There's no building damage. We can't even damage our own buildings.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was wondering because when Corey was standing in the building just watching them attack, I'm like, how did they not destroy it yet?
Well, I was on top of one of Corey's platforms in a tree, and it took the tree down. So,
But I think that's because it's the tree. Because I mean,
I
they
guess
can knock
that's
any
true.
standing tree down. I don't think just because we put a building into it or kind of a platform that it does anything. It's not like it overlaps with the tree, like the game command. Like I think it's just the game mechanics.
Okay, this broke. That's cool.
What broke?
The elevator.
How like well,
My prompt's gone. It shows the white hand for the prompt, but the button prompt is gone.
what the hell is going on?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I crouched down. That's why.
so it's good now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
says
was
he was
crouched.
crouch. I was wondering because I saw the eyeball. I didn't know that meant crouch.
Yeah, I always forget about that.
I mean, it's a good thing to have it as crouch. I don't know who started it first, but
Oh,
So, Zach, you loving Reach on PC, huh?
yeah, I just finished. I almost have all of the Halos finished. I have to do all of Reach, all of Halo, the original remastered, and then I'm trying to think ODST, and then I'll have all the Halos
Ooh.
finished.
Have you jumped on multiplayer yet?
Uh-uh.
Oh, damn. That ought to be fun.
I had to figure out, I have to get back into the actual Halo itself and figure out my controls and figure out how to make my controls work
oh,
for
no.
PC.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not just,
Fuck
like,
you, game.
with Halo, they do an amazing job with making the controls easy to where you can just switch them for PC.
Yeah, okay.
But, some of the buttons don't work like they're supposed to.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but I guess,
Like,
you
I had to
know,
switch my
everything's not
controls to
perfect.
make Bash work.
Oh,
Because B and Crouch were both on Bash. Or Bash and Crouch were both on B, and it would only do crouching.
okay, I see now. I gotcha. That is problematic.
But yeah, I'm having tons of fun with it. Like, my computer runs it amazingly. It's awesome. I'm having so much fun with this computer.
Well, that's cool. If only you could do like cross-platform kind of, then that would be even better.
You can on Halo.
Yes, but we're not running Xbox. So I mean, like, well, I guess Corey could. He's good with Halo or whatever it is.
Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, I would say I can, but even my PC, I don't even. If my PC can't handle Arc, I don't know how well it would handle Halo. Maybe better
It
because Arc
actually
is an
might
open
handle
world.
Halo better, just simply
Yeah,
because of the fact that Ark has so many assets on screen at a time, and the
yeah,
map is
that's
so big.
right. That's what I was just thinking too. I'm like, it might hold out.
I know the Halos are pretty old, so I know my laptop could play it, but it was really glitchy, and my laptop is in no means a
Are you
gaming
guys hearing
computer.
impact tremors? Because I'm hearing impact tremors.
Are you hearing? Where are you hearing impact tremors from? I'm not hearing any impact tremors. Maybe it's from Cass cutting down a tree.
No, I wasn't cutting anything down.
It stopped now. I don't hear it now.
Jesus Christ! It's
I
like
keep
you're hoping that thing shows back up, aren't you?
No, I think it was a charger because I heard the groaning and stuff with it.
Huh.
Is
It
it
might be up top somewhere, but I don't see
That could
anything
be.
down here.
Is it the heartbeat and because I'm playing Dead by Daylight?
No, not that we're hearing.
That might have been it.
Oh, I haven't heard anything.
It was super faint. I could just barely hear it. It was
Probably
hard
up
to
the
hear
hill.
because... Oh, I need one more rock. Really?
But what I really love about it is on Skyrim, Oblivion, and pretty much every other game that's not online, I can update the graphics, and oh my fucking god, it's just awesome to be able to update the graphics and have stuff look current. Like even on um, one of my really old games, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, like the graphics are pretty fucking good for that game being out in like 2002, 3, whenever it was out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm
'cause
down.
I did complete
What the
resurfaces.
fuck happened to
Where are
you?
you?
All
Did
right,
you get
Meg.
hit by your
Fall?
trap?
No. Yeah, I
He fell
fell.
off his platform.
Okay, there he is. You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Quit teabagging and just pick him up.
Come on. It's good ground pounding. I keep picking.
You.
Oh.
Now, how does that feel? I just beat you with the stick you were trying to pick up.
I don't like it.
But yeah, I'm glad I got the PC. It brings
Is
me joy.
Dead by Daylight on PC cross-platform too or no?
Yeah.
What?
Wait.
This
That's-
means you can try the
I'm playing
public
the
test
secret
realm,
beta.
Zach, and try out the new killers before anyone else.
Well, I don't have it on PC unless you can transfer your game to PC somehow.
I don't think so. You have to start all over.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that.
That's fair.
I
I mean,
just
hey,
heard
that's what I would do.
a bang or a crash or something. What was that?
Corey cut a
That
tree
was a
down.
tree. That
Oh,
was a tree.
okay. Hey, you can never be too careful here.
You're
I'm
making
not-
me paranoid now. Jesus.
The only games I'm restarting on PC essentially are the Elder Scrolls games like Skyrim and Oblivion,
My God.
and Halo. I'm not restarting because I just transferred my Xbox profile, which transferred all the experience I had anyways.
Oh, really? I didn't know it
Yeah,
did
so
that.
that's not.
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
not
oh, yeah.
restarting there.
Oh,
So
extreme.
What do you want these
yeah, I
logs?
still.
I just bring them to the house, by the house, because put them at your stuff. Right now, I'm just adding these logs to the spike walls here.
You want to go down to the river and help me log?
Ah, sure.
Trying to think what, and then Left 4 Dead, I'm essentially
You just left a
restarting,
random
but I
little
just
log
play
out
that
here.
when I want to.
Did we leave one?
Right.
Yeah, just one lowly little log was over here.
I know I'm still got an Xbox account, and I'm under Tim's account, so I could just play for free without having to pay a monthly subscription. I don't even know where I'm at when it comes to Halo, though. I forget. I don't even know if like my shit's up to date or if
was
it's
just-
saved.
It was just
Another
honestly
bunny.
really great to play it again. Like, I don't know.
Oh no, it's that. Yeah, no, I get you, man. Die, deer. Hey, come back here.
No, don't wanna.
Come here. Ah.
But yeah, my PC was expensive. It was like 1,300, but it's gonna last me a really long time, so
Right.
I just
I
wanted
mean-
to pay the money now.
When I had mine, when I first bought mine, I was with Corey, and I spent like a little over 800, maybe like around 1,000 for mine, and that was like, my God, almost 10 years now.
Yep. And that's the thing with PC too. Like, I'm not trying to convert everybody, but I hope everybody does get a PC because, it's just, it'll be nice to have everybody on PC because they last a really long time too. If you just spend the money, like even $1,000 will get you a nice PC, and that's just 2 consoles.
I mean, it's almost the same thing as just buying a console, almost too, except without having to buy the upgrades. I mean, it lasts just as long, but
Yeah.
after like 10 years with the PS4 up, they got a new console out, so it's almost the same thing.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's what I was trying to say. It's like just
Why do
it's
you
like
guys
buying
still have
two
vlogs
consoles.
on it?
Yep. And that's why I've always been debating on getting a PC or just getting a new console, because it's almost the same thing, except with PC, you just get early access stuff, you get mods, you get how do I say, more, because with Steam and all that shit, it's all connected.
Yep.
So there are benefits, and then there are not benefits, because not everybody has a PC, and
Yep.
not all games are cross-platform, so it can be tough sometimes.
Plus
Well, I'm
exclusives.
just gonna.
Yeah, exclusive.
I'm not buying. Well, that's why I decided to get a PC now, because I know when I get a PC now, anything on Microsoft is gonna go to the PC. So I bought a PC over an Xbox, pretty much, essentially. And
I think I'd probably rather do that.
Yeah, that's why I did it, is so that I have a PC, and then I'll still get the PlayStation 5, and I'll still have my Switch, and I'll probably get the new Nintendo and new PlayStation until those games either go over to PC or, you know.
Right.
I just bought the PC over the Xbox. I'm not buying an Xbox One X. I just bought a PC. If I want anything on Xbox One X, it's going to be through my PC.
Well, I'm trying to convince Tim. He forgot last time when he came over. I told him to bring over his Xbox because he's got the new Xbox. I'm like, dude, just since, you know, you're not using it, how about you just let me borrow, in a sense, the Xbox? And he said, sure. He just forgot to bring it over. Otherwise, I'd be able to play Halo, but no, he forgot. So, no
You
time.
want his new one or his old one?
The Xbox One.
Xbox One, sorry.
But
I
the
was
thing with... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Cass.
No, you're alright. I'm just thinking to myself.
Oh, this is full.
I was
Anybody?
gonna say, but like now with the way Xbox is and Microsoft
Full.
Yes, it's full.
promoting Xbox essentially, I like how you like threw that stuff up there. Like you just yeeted it up there 30, 40 feet in the air somehow.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Yep.
watching Corey Craft, I'm like, what the fuck?
I love how this goes against all construct. Like, instead of building the foundation up, now we're gonna build the platform and let it float there in the
Just
air.
build the
Then
whole
we'll build
roof.
the.
Yeah. And they're not even connected either. That's the funniest part about this whole thing, is none of them are connected. They're just floating there. Like, you can see in between where the planks connect.
Right.
Stamina.
We've got like a whole nother sled worth of logs just loose over here.
But that's what I would recommend for everybody, honestly.
It's
I mean,
just
do your own thing, but
right. Yeah,
instead of
console.
getting an Xbox, get a
PC is nice, but down in the long run, PC is expensive. Very much so.
Yeah, I mean, I just look at it. I looked at mine. The price of mine was the price of 3 consoles, but still the price of 2 consoles.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
But hey, it's up to date. That's the thing. That's the most
Well, it's
important
gonna
thing, that
last
it
a
can.
really long time as well.
Right. Exactly.
But I already had my decision made this year because I'm like, I'm not buying every console in existence
Right.
again. I'm sticking with PlayStation because that's what you all play, and then
Yep. Well, at first, for a long time, I was Xbox. I was devoted to Xbox, and then, you know, then
There
after a
was.
while, we stopped playing. Yeah, it was. After a while, we stopped playing, and then I kept seeing Brad was just mainly hooked on PlayStation, and I'm like, well, what's the difference? And eventually, I just said, fuck it, I'll just jump on PlayStation so I
know.
can play with Brad, and that's how it all happened.
y'all motherfuckers abandoned me on Xbox because I still played I played Xbox up until the end, and I barely touched PlayStation because I had Destiny on Xbox and everything else.
Right, I did
And
too.
then everybody converted, and then eventually I just said fuck it and converted to PlayStation.
Okay, I'm hearing thumping. I'm hearing it too.
Oh, you're paranoid.
No. It's up the hill.
Do you have a visual, or are you just
There's no visual, but it's hard to have a visual.
walk your happy ass up the
I
hill?
ain't walking all the way up there. Can I walk
Then
all
I
the
don't
way
believe
up
you. I
there?
think you're hearing things.
Well, Corey's trap went off, so something triggered it.
Was it you?
No, I would have took damage and and bitched about it.
That's
I've
true.
been like, fucking Corey's trap, motherfucker, damn it,
What
god
what
damn
trap?
it. The happy
It's
birthday trap.
Oh yeah, I mean, which happy birthday trap though?
The one that's triggered by your it's surrounding the tree. It's the complete.
I don't know
Oh,
what that was
yeah.
down.
I left that one triggered, so I wouldn't walk into it.
okay. Okay, I'm not. Corey, I like how you have your little private stash up here with 3 legs and 1 fish. See your priorities.
But I'm kind of even annoyed. Like, I do like the Switch, but I'm kind of annoyed that all the Pokemon games are going on it because of how expensive the Switch was.
I have no idea how expensive the Switch was. I don't know how it is, so.
It was like, what was it, $300?
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's
I mean,
expensive.
It's
Well,
a
even
little
looking
bit
at
less
them
than a
now is
console,
like
but
200.
Yeah. Say a console's like $500.
The Switch is
Up there.
cheap in comparison.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Very much
consoles
so.
are way cheaper now, I thought, than they ever were, because I thought consoles went up to like almost 600 before, and now they're
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think the PS4 was like around 600. I paid well over 500 for sure. But yeah, I think so. They've gone down 100. Like, I think the Xbox One X is fucking what 400. The PS5 is 500.
yeah, and I know Xbox. The only reason why they made the console so cheap is so that you can pretty much have a cheap computer in essence. Like, that's what the point of the One X is. It's a cheap computer.
And honestly, I seen it at Tim's house. It is small as fuck without the disk drive. I looked at that thing. I'm like, modem? Or he goes, no, that's the new console. I'm like, Christ, that is small
I know
compared
the
to the
PlayStation
PS5.
one's fucking huge for some reason.
Yeah, it's like massive. It's like 3 times the size. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the PS5's massive, but it looks really cool. It's the coolest
Right,
looking
no,
console
yeah.
I have.
No, I agree. It looks really sharp. It's just huge. Oh, we got a fatty. We got a Mr. Potato Head down here.
I'm just
Mr.
afraid
Potato
that
Head.
it's
I
not
decided- Sorry, Zach, go on.
gonna... Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say I decided to call it Mr. Potato Head because we got its head mounted on the wall and it looks like a Mr. Potato Head.
But I'm afraid for the PlayStation, like, how much bigger is it than the normal PlayStation 4? Because my PlayStation 4 barely fits in the cabinet it's in now.
Yeah, it's not designed to sit in a cabinet. It's designed to sit on top of a like an entertainment center.
So I'm just gonna have to put it behind my TV, okay.
So if you get the digital one, it's a little bit slimmer.
God damn it.
I am getting
alright.
it. I'm not wasting my money, because I know everybody likes physical copies
Here,
for
little
the
bastard.
games, but you pay more
Whoa,
for the...
never seen a dude that move before.
Yup. Oh. Yeah.
You pay $10 more for the games on the disc version.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking, not to sound lazy, but I am, but I'm thinking about getting the one that's non-disc, because most of my games now are not disc. I only have a few games that are disc, like Destiny, a few others. I honestly can't even name them all.
If I'm gonna be 100% real, it doesn't even matter anymore anyways, because there's little to there's not a lot of games you can play offline anymore.
Yup. Yeah, I know that.
Single player
Almost.
games you can.
Yeah,
Well,
specifically single
yeah,
player.
you could
But
always
there
play
ain't no.
single player offline, but there ain't a ton of them.
Yeah, no, there's not.
It's all mostly online multiplayer.
I think that has more to do with our general style of gameplay as opposed to what there actually is. Because there are a lot of single player offline games.
I mean, you got Red Dead where it's both online and single.
I
I
mean,
actually like that choice.
any multiplayer game that's not an MMO style game, you can play solo offline.
Right.
I don't know, it just depends. Like, yeah, I could see it for a game like Skyrim or something like that, that's a single player. But I'm just saying now, a lot of games aren't, at least the popular ones don't seem to be very single player. It seems to be the online,
Focused online because that's all everybody wants
yeah,
to do is play
online
online.
PvP,
Yep.
Honestly,
Fortnite.
you're looking more at the style of games that interest us. You've got a lot of games that are single player storyline games. You've got the Souls series, which has new games coming out. You've got Tomb Raider series. You've got The Last of
Oh,
Us series. Detroit Become Human. Horizon Zero Dawn. There's
that
a
one's
lot of
good.
them. God's Flare, or
God of War.
yeah, that's it. Thank you. There's
See, God
actually
of
a lot
War
of
is
them
the
that are
biggest
all,
one.
yeah, there's a lot of them that are, top ranking AAA games. It's just, we don't really play that many of them, so we don't pay attention.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember honestly the last time I played a single player game. Aside
I
I
from
don't
do.
Red
know
Dead.
either.
It
Oh
was
yeah, what
Horizon
was
Zero
that?
Dawn.
Oh yes, that one's definitely. I want to get that, but I just haven't got the game. So that looks so good. And
It,
the second one that's coming out looks so much better.
dude, I'm pumped for that. That's
Yeah, I
that's honestly one
super.
of the driving forces for me getting a PS5 right out the gate.
Yeah, because
That
like at first I walked by the PS5 and then I saw the trailer to that game and I'm like, oh my god, that looks so fucking beautiful.
that and fucking the new Five Nights. That's PlayStation exclusive.
I didn't even know there was a Five Nights exclusive for that. Okay, cool.
Five Nights
Five
at
Nights at
Freddy's.
Freddy's?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Huh.
Scott made a deal with Sony, so the next installment is a PlayStation exclusive.
Well,
I'm
you
pretty
can.
sure Microsoft is upset by that.
You can.
Considering that them going out there and being like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy Bethesda and all these other
Yeah,
companies.
right. Like the console war animation video. It's fucking
Exactly.
hilarious. God, just love that. Oh god, it's the chief. Don't worry. Sorry it took me so long, boys. I just had to buy these games. Fucking good shit. Turns out we
I
didn't
don't
need
really
to.
care as long as they do a good job with Bethesda and the next Elder
Right.
Scrolls.
We hope so. We're all praying, man.
I think it's hilarious though that Microsoft's resorting to that, and then they're like, oh, by the way, all of our games are on PC, and 90% of the gamers. It's full now, isn't it?
Well, we
Well,
got the other
from
cart behind it.
what
Yeah.
I heard is I don't think they're making Elder Scrolls console exclusive though,
Wait,
because
where is it? Sorry, go
um
on, Zach.
I was just saying I don't think they're making Elder Scrolls console exclusive, at least not this next one. because
Well,
I've
okay.
seen so many posts, and they were kind of talking about how they don't want to do that and everything else. So,
No, cool.
but I was gonna say with single player games too, even if you have a digital download, you can still play them offline. So,
I
Right.
mean, yeah, like Destiny, you can play offline. It
can
just,
you
you
Oh,
play
know, it'll.
Destiny offline?
hi.
Yeah, yep, you can play Destiny offline.
Yep.
I've done it
Yep.
before.
Just keep walking your happy ass that way.
The hell are you
Bye.
talking to? Wait, who? What?
Oh,
Oh
the
crap! You're
Sasquatch
back
that
at the
just
house.
walked across our plains. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Keep on going.
Sasquatch? Was it a real Sasquatch or a zombie?
I fucking if only in this game that'd be amazing. I'd have had a
No.
bitch mounted on her wall.
Or not a zombie, cannibal, mutated
Yeah,
Be
it
thing?
right
was a
back.
Yeah.
cannibal. It's the big, tall, gray ones.
My mind with these things always goes to zombie for some reason, because
I
that's
mean,
what
they
they remind
basically
me of.
are.
Did Brad say he was gonna be on tonight or no?
Oh, when you heal somebody who's on the ground, you crouch. I never noticed that.
Oh, well that's neat. That's a neat feature. Oh my god, I hate it.
I'm guessing. Are you and Brad gonna? Did you get the disc version, Corey?
I did.
What is? Why does he keep following me? I'm guessing Brad's gonna get the disc version as well.
I don't know. He might. I'll say, Corey, if you had a choice though between the disc or non-disc, would you still get the disc?
I did have a choice.
I was gonna say he had a
Oh.
choice. He ordered it.
Oh, I thought he just took the ones that he got from, at Meyer.
I didn't order it. I unloaded it off the truck at Mara and was like, I'm
Yeah.
buying this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought I was about to say. You
Because
just took what you
we
got.
got a $500 bonus from work.
Yeah, we
Oh,
went
you
to
just took it off the truck and we're like, here I go.
Well, this is mine, not yours, customers. Me and Cass were at the store. We got new PlayStation controllers. And I asked the guy, I walk up to him like, hey, listen, between you and me, I know you got a stash of them in the back. How about you hook me up? And he goes, yeah, no, we don't sell them in the store no more. I'm like, really? He goes, yup. And it's something to do with all lines, something to do with stock. And I'm just like, wow. Then why do you still have the PlayStation 5 thing on fucking display? All you're doing is just showing it off and giving everybody the middle finger.
Like, they don't sell the PlayStation 5 in stores anymore?
Nope, not in Walmart. Nope, they canceled it because people ruined it. People would constantly go in the store and, take it as soon as it come out. So they said, fuck this, and they stopped selling them at Walmart. Unless you go online and buy it, you cannot just go in and find the console on the shelf. You quite literally have to find it online.
I can't even go online and buy it. I don't even know when the
Exactly.
fucking stocks come in. Like,
Exactly.
this whole thing is absurd.
Well, it is. That's the crazy thing too, because when the PS4 came out, there was none of this shit, none of it, no issue, no hoarding, no scalpers. It was
No,
just
it
they had a
happened. It just
PS4.
wasn't to the
It
same
did.
extent. Yes.
Oh wow, I
There
didn't
are
even notice. I
always
just went out and
scalpers.
bought it.
No,
Right, but
there
it's
is
never this
scalpers
bad.
anytime anything new comes out, but they always have so much stock it doesn't matter.
I mean, look
Yeah,
at McDonald's
exactly.
right now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
McDonald's, like, there are people scalping those Pokemon cards because they're exclusive.
Oh yeah, yep,
And
that's
it's just
true.
like, at one point you're just like, I can understand people collecting them, but like I get people collecting them, wanting to get them all. That's fine if you're
Corey, work on the
collecting
big
them, but
one.
these
Fucking.
people are
Oh.
scalping them, and then the whole thing just fucking ridiculous.
I watched a video a couple weeks back of a dude who followed a scalper into GameStop, and he had a PS5, and he goes into GameStop and he goes, How much can I get that for this PS5? And it's fucking GameStop. What do you expect? Woman types in her shit and she goes, I can give you 200 for it. Dude leans over and he goes, are you fucking kidding me? This is a brand new PS5, not even open. I could sell it to somebody for $1,000. And she like instantly looks up at him, stops, and the cops come in and he runs out and they catch him.
That's hilarious.
Oh, dude, I watched that. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You turn it into the most hated place when it comes to turning in new product. Especially when a kid, like, he only get 200 back from it. Well, I wouldn't even buy it. No. That was just straight up dumb. And they knew he was a scalper because obviously he was trying to sell the PS5 without getting away with it. Or getting away
So
with it.
you're saying
But, yeah,
he's a scalper who stole it, not one that actually bought one and then...
No. He was one of those scalpers that bought it and wanted to make some quick cash and thought that GameStop would give him...
Yeah.
Yeah,
We want to sleep.
GameStop would be generous. Cass is away right now, so there is no sleep.
Go grab her controller real quick.
Fuck you, I do what I want. Suffer, Kraft, suffer!
It's a waste of
He lost
time.
No, this is fun, Corey. This is the best part.
Also, I need to heal. My health is low.
Oh, then fucking eat something.
He thought
I
he
did.
was going to go into GameStop and get quick money.
More.
And then they ended up calling the cops on him.
Oh, yeah. Well, the cops were looking for a scalper because they've been hearing about a guy who's been trying to sell a PlayStation 5 in, like, parking lots and shit like that. So that's why they were around. And then that's probably why he stopped into GameStop.
I mean, what are they going to do, though? Buying stuff and reselling it isn't illegal.
I have no idea what happened after that. I just know in the video the cops got him.
They actually, depending on what it is, it kind of can be because
Alright, Corey, I'll grab her
if you
controller.
do, like selling food, for example, you have to have a permit to do stuff like that. So,
Right, certain things, yes. But, I mean, for scalping specifically, it's a complete douchebag thing to do, but it's not illegal. It's literally just supply and demand.
yeah, it should be illegal. It's just the whole world's fucked.
Yay, daytime. And I'm starving.
Are you eating the body parts?
What's that?
Were you just eating a foot?
No, I ate a piece of steak. The foot's Corey's.
Oh. I'm like, why are there fucking legs and stuff on there?
Oh, that's better. I'm freezing my nuts off out here. To the house!
But yeah, I just wonder. I wonder what they would have done with them or what they did with them too. They would have. They'll find anything to find somebody. I mean, they're cops. Like they'll find
Nowadays,
any law.
yeah.
Yeah,
they'll
that's a good point.
They'll do whatever they want. So they probably charge them with something.
Well, that and sometimes like I'll be on. I'm surprised the cops haven't been that bad, honestly, to up in Ione when I go to work, because I'm like driving 7 miles over the speed limit, and I pass like 2 of them, and I'm like, oh fuck, here it comes, and then nothing happens. I'm like, huh? Either they're bored, they've done enough. Right. I'm not going to, but it just happened one night. One of them I passed doing like, I think 64, and the speed limit's 55. So I just I paused. I'm like, yep, here we go. And he just sat there. I'm like, all right. And then I made it maybe a couple miles down the road, and there was a cop coming my way. I didn't notice it until last second. And I was doing the same speed limit, and nothing happened. I'm like, well, fuck, okay. I was scared though. I was like,
there
fuck.
for drug busts a lot of times they sit there on the highway and look for cars for drug busts and stuff, so.
Possibility. I'm not getting in this rain. God damn it. Well, at least we got some water in our turtle tank now. That's a blessing.
The issue too, part of the issue with the scalpers as well is the people buying the stock.
Right.
Like, come on, like it's literally, you could buy a computer for that and people are spending it just because they don't want to wait. And
Right,
they want it right
exactly.
now.
It's like,
Yup.
who has that kind of money?
I don't know,
Right.
but it's literally the price. You could
Right,
buy
right.
a computer, just buy a computer. It's probably better, like, it's
If
just
it gets
wild.
down to that, then yeah, definitely a PC. At this rate, I might as well get a computer. It's not because of the money. It's just because there's no stock.
That's
Like,
that's part of the reason why I got my computer first too, is I'm like, there's no PlayStation 5. I'm like, I'm just gonna get a computer. And if I get a
I'll
PlayStation
say,
5, I get one.
I planned on waiting anyways, maybe till like next year to get a PS5. But still, the idea of like not even seeing it being even available anywhere, it just like kind of makes me just like, well, that's shitty. See, I'm in no hurry, but at the same time, I
Well,
would still like the idea of maybe, maybe I'd get it earlier than expected. Oh no, 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 there ain't shit for you, boy. Keep
it
looking
is
on.
extremely irritating because, like, there could be a game that comes out that you want, and now you can't get it.
Yeah, because
I'm
it's
bummed I missed out
exclusive.
on Maneater.
Maneater? What was Maneater?
Oh shit.
Man Eater, is that? I'm not sure. Is it where you're like a gelatinous mass of meat or some shit like
No,
that?
it was
And
Shark.
No, it's the shark, that's right.
oh yes, the shark.
Why don't they have it on the store?
No, it is, but if you had for PSN Plus, um,
It
if
was
you
free or
had
something?
the PS5 for that month, you could get Maneater free.
Oh, I thought it was for the
Uh,
PS4. That explains it. Yeah, I
Nope.
always thought about getting Man Eater.
Which is fucked up. It's like, okay, you can't do exclusives just for the PS5. Like that.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like that. Oh man, that explains it. I was curious why
I
we didn't
mean,
see it because I thought it was supposed to be. Huh.
I
All
mean,
right.
people can't get, I thought I saw something in the distance. People can't get, Cyberpunk anymore on PlayStation 4.
Oh, I'm not so worried about that. I
Well,
know
you're not
Andy says.
worried, but other people wanted it
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, I mean Andy says it's like it's glorious. He's already beaten it all that thing. He says don't listen to all the negativity. It's just based on console. But if you got a PC, it's fucking beautiful. So
I'm
I'll take
sure
his
it
word
is.
for it.
I mean, the game definitely has stuff that they can improve on. Like, it ain't perfect,
Oh
but
fuck. Fuck. Fucking can of freaks. Go away, I'm trying to log, bitches.
Yeah, but Corey, you're logging their forest. I'm pretty sure they're not happy about that.
Yeah, well, I closed the gate on the bridge.
I, I'm pretty sure one of the things was like, did you just close the gate? Did you just close this door on me?
oh my god.
Woo! 2. That's fucking 2 coons at once, baby.
Went like this with her little barbed wire tail.
What happened to my help?
Your help is busy killing shit so he can eat.
Oh,
He
I'll
did
say,
say
yeah,
you were
I'm
here. He was
hungry.
looking.
And the food is starting to get a little slim.
Wanted to hide in case
I was
Yeah.
So,
looking too because I heard you
there's
come
plenty
in.
of
Where the
limbs.
fuck are you?
yeah, I don't want to eat just limbs, damn it. Not all of us agree with limbs. That, and I need more coon skin anyways, so I can make winter clothing. Shit's not easy. I just got lucky right there that there were 2 coons.
$1,500.
Yeah.
Should be real nice.
Bullshit.
Nice. I don't think
I hit you. There you go.
But yeah, Cyberpunk, I'm sure for PC was great because that's what it was made for, but
Right.
when I got it on PlayStation, it was a fucking nightmare.
You can play a PlayStation game. When you can play this on there, but
I can't play exclusive. Cyberpunk isn't
I'm
exclusive.
talking about Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight isn't exclusive either. It started on PC.
Are you explaining exclusives to Chris?
Lexi plays it on.
Huh?
I said, are you explaining exclusives to Chris?
Yeah, he was asking about it.
I wonder if you ever play against Trixie and don't know.
Maybe, because I play against PC players when I play this.
Played
'Cause
what?
Dead by Daylight is, it's cross-platform, so.
Hey, Corey. See you.
I wonder if gaming
Oh, there you are.
companies.
Oh, damn it. Fucking lizards.
I wonder if gaming companies can, like, tell people that they
Ah.
want their games cross-platform and they have to do them.
They can, like,
What
Fortnite.
happened with Dead by Daylight? Oh, really?
Yeah. It took a while and a lot of fighting, but eventually it happened.
That tree's so cute in your little fort, Corey.
Right?
Come here, dear. Not you, baby.
Huh?
Fucking animal, come here. There. Yeah. Oh my
Man, how much more is the frickin' top of that thing? Are these structures pre-done, by the way, too, or do you just decide what you want to build where?
Oh, we do. On
Some of it.
70 out of 206. I'm not even halfway.
Oh, well, that deer just committed suicide and jumped off a cliff.
That's
Some of it
hilarious.
it's like the set dimensions, and then others you can expand and make your own. Like the cabins that we have that are already built, those are predetermined. You just put down the blueprint and add the materials.
That's,
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm building a custom house.
Oh, so you made the blueprint ahead of time, pretty much,
Yep.
and then
And then you
you're
just fill it
building
in as you
now.
go.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how it goes. For that. Come here, you. Give me the ball.
Why'd you make it so big?
Because there's some big ass shit out there you gotta fight.
I didn't even think to pay attention to when I uploaded the thing today, how many days we're at.
Oh, I think we're at 40.
No, we're in
know.
the 60s, love.
For a really long time, you guys couldn't get past a couple of days.
Oh god, yeah. When we first started, it was fucking awful.
Mm-hmm.
We're all good now. Now we can manage as long as we don't
Oh, that's
just
cool.
get
So you
uber
have
fucked.
a little, You have a little book that you can build the outlines of structures on.
Yep.
Okay, that makes more sense now. Is your top area gonna be open like it is now, or are you gonna wall it in, or?
No, I'm gonna. Where's that?
I finished off one of your
I'm
deers,
gonna
love.
custom wall it and custom roof it.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna use this, put a hole in the floor,
Bless you, honey.
and then put a dumbwaiter in there.
I don't know how easy it is to walk through.
Oh shoot, I forgot. Yeah.
What?
The bottom. I don't think you can. I mean, if you
You're
want to put a
right.
hole in it and put a dumbwaiter in there just to store shit under there, like it's fine. But I don't think you could necessarily like walk in from the bottom, take
That's
your
actually a
dumbwaiter
good
up.
idea. I'm gonna do that anyways.
Oh, glad I'm so smart.
Good thinking, honey.
Because then I can put a treehouse under there and put stuff in that treehouse.
I mean, you could even just do like the material holders, like for the logs and the stones and stuff too.
Right, I know, but
But it's
your choice. Deer.
It's your build.
Oh shit.
I'll just have to
I'm
put
guessing.
an elevator on the outside too.
Mm-hmm.
Christ.
I'm guessing stone houses are really hard to make.
They're just stone is expensive as fuck.
I don't
I
think
don't think
there
you do
actually
stone
is a
houses.
stone house.
No,
No,
it's
not
all
that
just
we've ever
wood.
seen.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't do stone houses? It's all wood?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all wood.
You can do
only
stone
need
walls, like the little like fencing walls.
Hey, how
I
many
think that's the
days have you
extent.
guys survived? I'm at day
Wood.
18.
At max, at most.
Or right
No,
now. I
like,
think he's talking about right now.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to check.
When you die,
Oh.
do you just come back?
It resets.
Yeah. 22. I'm at 22.
It
Which I think
resets
the
like the whole map?
longest.
No, just your
No,
character.
it's your days survived. So we have like our server days, which is the 60 something, and then the individual characters have their own days that they've survived. I think the most that I've
gotcha.
survived, I think, is like 28.
I've survived 5
Something
days
like that.
apparently from last time I died.
Ha ha ha. Wiener.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
this
it's been
wiener
5
is
days
good.
since the... Oh, no. No, something else killed you then.
No, it's yeah. So I don't know what, but yeah, something else must have killed me. It's been a few days.
Hey, do you
since-
still need coonskin?
I have a couple. I have 4.
Do you need
You
more?
like that, Zach?
I don't know. I don't know what you all need to
What?
make the.
Look at the
Well,
screen.
there was a coon, so I killed it.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you
Oh, it
want
looks like
the
an ugly
skin?
spider thing?
Yeah, the vagina spiders.
That's like the best name for him. Really.
Do you see one? Or you're showing him the picture of one?
The picture of one.
Okay. I almost panicked a little. So I was like, wait, where? What?
Are they hard to kill?
Yeah, no.
They were, but no. I mean, as long as you put enough arrows in their face.
The big thing with the arms is a little bit harder to kill than those. And then the really big old potato head things are super hard. Just because their hitbox is so big.
Ow.
I,
Bye.
stepped on that lizard.
Fell down, go boom.
I did. I fell.
Are you still alive?
I
Oh yeah, I
just
see your
fell.
name bouncing around down there.
Wow, the Michael just hooked every single person on the basement hook except me.
You. Oh, okay.
Damn.
They all kept running down there trying to get the survivor, and then he would just hook them.
What a douche.
Oh, that's kind of smart.
I may or may not have just eaten a leg.
You did.
Did you say you may or may not have eaten a leg?
Yeah, I know he ate a leg because I can hear him over there fucking coughing. Just, oh, God.
Well, you better be
Humans
careful. You might make
taste
yourself
like
sick.
barbecue.
You better check your book, see if you're sick or
Well,
not.
now you know
or
what
eat
you
some
taste
aloe.
like.
Just not be on the safe side.
How many feathers do I have? 23 arrows, gun parts, flashlight.
Did you say how many feathers do you have?
I only have 6 feathers.
Haha, I got more than you.
I know you do.
Did you check both the birdhouses?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I did. I just got done just checking, and there's nothing in there. Yeah, so Zach, I've been
Mine too?
watching a couple more episodes of fucking Game of Thrones, and I am slightly alarmed by a woman who got pregnant and gave birth to a shadow creature.
Oh, we only have 3
Oh,
things left to
yeah.
do on the to-do list.
She
Cool.
was,
It's
she's
like
that
the-
witch
It'll keep you
lady,
updating
the
as you go.
fire lord
Yup.
lady, whatever she is.
Right.
Yeah, it was just really creepy because they go into the tunnel and it's like she's pregnant and then she just shoots him out and it's like a darkness creature. I'm like, what in the holy fuck is going on? I was slightly concerned. And then there's like sex going on and loud ass guys
Yep.
screaming and I got my coworkers that are eating lunch around me. They're like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I'm like, "Game of Thrones, man. There's a lot of shit going on right now." And he goes, "Damn, a lot of incest in that show. A lot of incest."
That tree is
Not
growing out
really,
of a
it's
rock.
just... The only
I-
incest in it is Cersei and her brother, really.
That and then oh god, what's the other kingdom? It's where the brother and the sister they were like going at it for a little bit. I haven't made it that far, but it just to me it
What
felt
other-
well that and then Cersei and her cousin.
I'm
Cersei
just
and her
talking about. I'm
cousin
not
were
watching it.
getting it on.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because they have to marry within the family to keep the kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yep. Oh Milo, what are you pouting about just because I'm not playing with you? Such a big baby.
You didn't give him his toy yet.
The toy, I threw it. I just don't know where it is.
No, his new one.
Oh no, I didn't. He'll.
And how many of those little mealworms did you give?
I gave
Butthead.
your bearded like 6 of them.
Well, when I walked in there to go put Icy Hot on, he was like all up on the door, like, "Excuse me, it's food time. What are you doing?"
Probably wants more. You can feed him more if you want.
He is so fat. He
He is not that bad.
So,
Did you feed
eats
your
like
other one?
8 or 10 large crickets at a time, like every single day. He's fat.
Well, did you feed your other one?
that's so broken. If you guys are ever having a hard time seeing, just go into a blueprint and look. It makes everything daytime.
Oh yeah, nope, I knew that. That's
I didn't know that.
Super handy.
no, I haven't fed the little one yet. He was all sitting up on the dishes, like sleeping with his eyes closed. I didn't want to disturb him. He's being kind of cute.
You gotta feed him.
I know I have to feed him, but he's also nocturnal. When I was last in there, it was like 7 o'clock.
Do you have 2
That'll
bearded
feed 'em.
dragons?
I have a bearded and I have an eyelash crested gecko.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that before. What do they look like?
I'd have to send you a picture. I had one. How long ago would you say I got Bindi? Was it what, 3 years? 4 years?
No, 3 or 4.
I had bought one about 3, 4 years ago. She was an adult that I got from Pruis Pets in Lansing. She was a year old when we got her. She died last summer
Oh,
and
okay.
broke my heart. Made me really sad. She was so sweet. Trying to find a picture. I'll send it in the group thing. And then, so I had her, and then I wanted to get a second lizard, so we rescued a leopard gecko from PetSmart, and it had calcium deficiency, super bad, and no matter what we did, it didn't get any better. It died.
Oh.
Like, broke my heart because it died because it was sick and I couldn't help it anymore. And then, like, a month later, my crested gecko died. Like, a week before my birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Sure you use this?
Yes, dear, that's what I used.
Hey.
The other bottle's unopened and it's up with the rest of the wine and stuff. And then, so for my birthday, he bought the bearded dragon, and then September, I went and got another crested gecko when I was in Kentucky with my friend Whitney.
Oh, okay.
So now I have the two, and they're both babies.
Yeah, right now I just have my fish. That's all I got.
Right now I've got my two cats.
I
Oh,
like
and my
fish.
cats too.
I'd love to have fish, but I'd like to have like a saltwater tank at some
That's what-
point in time.
I like how all I have is fish. Oh, and my cats. As they're literally laying on you, going like, "Wee, wee."
Yeah, Baxter's laying between my legs, like trying to touch me for attention.
Stupid man. Back for the look. Go on.
But I want a saltwater tank too because I just really want one, but they're kind of expensive, and I'm not ready
They're
for it
so they're so nitpicky. Like they're literally in a day you could kill everything.
yet. Yep.
I think if I'm gonna get a fish, I'm gonna end up getting a goldfish.
Get a beta.
I just said Corey wants a beta.
These are the best fish.
He always wants a beta, and the last time I tried to get him to get one because he said he wanted one, he then looked at me like I was fucking insane.
No.
Sounds about
Bad time
right.
to get beta.
Like he's like, oh, I want one. He goes, oh, they're so cute. We should get one. All right, let's get one.
Well, the nice thing
No,
about
no.
the nice thing
What would I
about
get a beta for?
is
I only want one.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
nice thing about betas is they can go in with other fish because they're only really aggressive towards other betas. So you can have a beta, you can have a fresh, like my freshwater tank's 40 gallons, and I could put a beta in there with all the other fish, and it wouldn't really bother them. So you can get more fish with a beta. Like I have these little frogs called African dwarf frogs. They're only like $5. And they sit at the bottom. Those can go with the betas. Like you can get all sorts of stuff. You just need a filter and stuff for honestly any fish.
Sorry, I'm...
Bitch, how dare you?
Can
You're
get,
the
like, a
dog
small
toy at me.
small little tank with a filter and stuff on it.
Yeah. If I ever get a fish, it's because he wants one. Because he'll give me shit if I just decide I want one. You have lizards and the dogs. Oh, he
I
walks
want
too
an
far away.
octopus.
There's nowhere for your salamander to go. Where would we put?
You don't want.
There are TVs on that table at the moment.
That
So
could
we
move.
can't put your salamander there. Where the fuck are you gonna put an octopus?
Your new toy.
Marley.
So you don't get a treat.
Where the fuck
She's
are we
asking
gonna
all the
put an
important
octopus?
questions.
Yeah.
Bad part
You
is
don't want an-
octopuses are smart enough to get out of cages.
I was just gonna say you don't want an octopus because they're gonna get out of the
Ugh.
cages, and it's gonna end up on your floor dead.
But there's
And it's gonna be
there's
like,
an
"You
aquarium,
killed me."
alright? I forget what
Okay.
aquarium it was, but there's an aquarium where the octopus would get out regularly and just walk around the aquarium alongside, people while they're there looking at the aquarium.
That's really weird. I've never
I
heard of
remember
such a place.
I remember seeing that story or seeing it, but I don't remember where it was either.
Who burned all this
What?
meat? My God.
There's another one where the octopus would had purposely flung water or spit water out of the tank to short circuit the lights so that they would have to turn it down and somebody would go in there and then it would get out.
Ah, yeah, I heard that one
And
too.
Oh, yep.
And it would do it over and over and over again,
That's really funny.
That's hella smart. I wouldn't. And it took them months and months to figure out that that's what was going on. They just thought they had faulty lights, but no, it was
Well,
silly little.
octopuses are really smart.
Take it from him.
Oh,
And they can fit themselves in really small places too, because they don't have any bones. They just
they have
can
a beak.
squeeze into
The rule is, so long as their beak can fit through, they can fit through.
Yep, I was gonna say that.
Speaking of octopus,
Lame.
speaking of octopus, and I know you guys haven't really
Okay,
watched
fair.
Paradise PD, but in season 3, they got it in one of the clips where an octopus goes up the guy's asshole and he goes, "It won't fit. It won't." Ah!
Oh my god.
What the
So-
hell?
It's hilarious.
What the hell?
Speaking of
Well,
octopus,
that
though,
would be.
what were you going to say, Zach?
I was just gonna say that'd be fun having that up there, and then it would just rip into your entire insides and destroy and kill you, pretty much.
I mean, have you
Anyways,
not
go
seen
ahead.
tentacle hentai? Because that's tentacle hentai.
Right.
Especially if
Oh,
you
what were you
search
gonna say,
tentacle
Corey?
hentai gore.
Yep.
But, no. If you, speaking of,
Milo.
octopus, found a while back, apparently octopus over in, Poland or something, I think. Hi, you're red. Why are you red?
Because I got the red paint.
You went into the cave just for the red paint.
No,
No,
I
you
went
can get
into
some
a
at
tent. This is happening.
the camp. That's right across from the river, right up, straight across from our bridge and stuff. There's a can in there that you can
This
pick
is
up.
fine. This is the meme where it says "This is fine."
But what were you saying,
Oh.
Corey?
Over in Europe somewhere, I forget where, their octopus are during low tides or something like that, are regularly moving inland, and they're getting further and further each time before dying.
Huh.
Moral of the story, octopus are learning to come on land. They're evolving.
Yeah, but they can't. They'll have to evolve lungs and stuff, and it's gonna take a really, 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 really long time. A
Well,
lot
they
of people
breathe
think
through
the
their
reason
skin,
why.
much in the way a frog does. So it wouldn't be
Uh-oh,
too difficult
amphibious.
for them to.
I can hear them.
I mean, if
So,
they came on land, they came on land, but a lot of people think that, because there's a whole, alien thing in the ocean and stuff, octopuses are like aliens or whatever. That's a whole thing, too.
well, I'm just waiting for octopus to evolve and become the next dominant species. Just completely destroy
Such a
mammals and
fucking
take
rat
over the
dog.
surface world.
Come here.
I don't think
Depends
anything
on...
would surprise me past last year.
Yeah, that's
Fair
true.
enough.
At this point, bring it on.
No kidding.
I feel
Yes.
by the time that something like that would happen, we'd be too far advanced for it anyways.
Let her enjoy it. You take everything, okay?
I mean, yeah, more than likely.
Aww. It is
The first,
cute.
so the first set, that was Bindi. That's the one that I had that passed away. And then there's the bearded dragon and then the crested. That's like 4 months old. Those 2 pictures of them. They're bigger now. But neither
They're
one of them
both
really have
really
any
cute.
set names. I feel like the worst kind of pet owner. I don't have any names for them.
I don't have names for my fish. Like, it's hard having sometimes freshwater fish because they're not as bad, but like they can just die, and you're just like, okay, why'd they die? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't get like super attached to them, but
Oh yeah. No. The only fish that I think I've ever named is I had it was a parrotfish. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
named it Buttkiss.
Ha!
but those
And-
guys last a really long time.
They do, and they're very, very pretty. That thing would not die. It was an asshole. So that's why my mom and I named it Buttkiss, because he was just a butt. He would eat all the smaller fish. I mean, we had probably had about 5 of them, the little parrotfish, and he was the biggest one. He would pick on all the other ones, and then he would eat all the other small fish, and he'd purposely pull the plants out of the rocks. Like, he was a dick. Then one of our notorious Michigan weather, winters, knocked, a winter storm knocked power out in our house, and the fish tank froze, and all the fish died except for Buttkiss. He thawed out and lived for several years after that. And my mom was trying to kill him. We neglected him, trying to get rid of him because she didn't want a tank anymore. And he continued to beat the odds. Like, the tank would turn green, could barely see in it, and there he still was. I think we had him for
I didn't know what the fuck you
5
were.
years.
That's hilarious. That's kind of where my tank is right now. I got more snails for it because my tank, I'm getting a lot of algae in it. I'm like, snails, do your job, do something, and it's just not.
They're slow. I mean, come on. Yeah,
Slow
that's
is
the
no
thing I hate
excuse.
about-
They still travel pretty fast. Not at a
No,
fast
the
pace, but
one
they still
snail-
just constantly go.
I have I have 2 snails now called rabbit snails, and that bitch moved across the tank in 2 seconds when I first put him in the
Milo?
tank. He just grabbed them rocks, and he moved faster than any snail I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I tried algae eaters when I had fish, and I absolutely hate them because they'll do their job for maybe about a week, and then they'll just die, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, that and they like to
I
eat
just
the
don't like
regular
the
fish
fish.
food.
Yeah, I don't like
either.
I don't like
gonna-
the plomuses or plomyduses or whatever they're called, the freaking black ones with spots.
Yes, oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate them.
those
I
guys.
think they're so ugly.
The white ones are ugly.
They
the
can be
pale ones,
buttheads.
oh
They can be
God.
they'll bully your tank sometimes.
I know they got
Yeah.
little versions, like they're little.
I like the
ones.
Chinese algae eaters. That's what they're called. And those are little versions that the Chinese algae eaters are just little slender guys, and they're fine, but they can kind of bully the tank too. They can move the fish away and stuff.
Like for a longest time when I had Bruce, that was like my first beta fish. He survived for 5 years in a simple bowl of water, no bubbles needed or no water cleaner, no shit like that. Ever since he passed and I got every other beta, they all fucking died. Now, crown tails, I love that there's many species of beta, but the worst ones of all are crown tails. Those are fucking dicks. I hate them.
Didn't you want an elephant one? Wasn't
Yes,
that what
I
we were
wanted a
looking at?
butterfly, a crescent moon, and I wanted something else. But I had a crown tail, and I absolutely hated it. I wanted it to die. so bad. But it wouldn't, because, you know, it's always the stubborn ones that die.
I think that's
What
the one
I
thing
have-
about fish. They're like just assholes. The second you want them to live and they die. You want them to die because you're done because they're assholes and they live for fucking ever. I think they're the most spiteful things on the world.
Yeah, right now in my tank, well, one of my African dwarf frogs died, but I have one African dwarf frog. I have 12 neon tetras, 4 of each different species. So I have no 3 of each different species. I have rose, glow light,
Honey,
and neon.
take a
I
look
have
what he's
2
got.
cherry barbs.
Milo James! That's not yours! Give it here!
Sorry, Zach, hold on. Hey,
You're fine.
hand it.
Give it here.
Ooh,
I will beat your ass here,
drop
bud.
it. Drop. Let go of the Beanie Baby. No.
That's Mama's, you asshole.
He's so upset because Autumn's got his new toy. He just can't stand it. Go on, Zach, go on.
And I have 2 cherry barbs. One of them's like orangish, and the other one's like dark red. And then I have a gold gourami. It's just
I've
like
never
this
heard of any
pale-
of these fish.
pale yellow and orange fish. Corey would love it. And
Yellow.
yeah, it's completely gold. And then I have
Sure, it's not
a-
neon yellow.
it's like a lighter yellow, like a lighter goldish yellow.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I have 2 bunny-eared snails, and then just a normal snail, a cherry shrimp,
Jesus Christ, man.
and I have a zebra loach in there right now, too.
Now, the shrimp is what I've always wanted to try.
You can't have them with any fish. Like, this shrimp is a survivor, let me tell you, because the fish will bully them.
Really?
Yeah, the fish will bully them and kill them. And I've just
Huh.
been really lucky with this one shrimp, because I used to have 3 of them, and they all got killed.
Like, is it because of their color, or...
No, it's because they're shrimp, and they eat shrimp.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I
They
figured it was 'cause
can't
they were
eat them, but they'll just,
kill it.
They'll kill it. Yeah, you go to see it dead, and you're just like, oh great, and you know exactly what happened.
Yeah, like, I wanted to breed when I had, I think it was the crown tail, hence another reason why I hated that fucker, but I wanted to breed it, because all you gotta do is get a female and let them kind of be with each other. Oh, well, turned out the female was, I learned during this process that the females are more top dogs than the males, because I come in one day, they were both fine, and then I come in and the crown tail's lost half his fins because the female just tore him apart, and I'm like, God. So I had to separate them. Reason the female died, and then the crown tail just lived for another 2 months, and I believe died. So, made into heaven, the female will kill the male easily without hesitation. So I was
That's
kind
how
of
it
bummed.
works.
Right, but I was bummed out because it's just like, you know, you could easily sell them to the pet stores. Pet stores take so many betas. But
Well,
that's what I
I
tried.
was telling Cass, if you guys want to do a freshwater fish, you can, or freshwater tank, you can have betas in there with other fish, and they mostly
Yeah.
leave the other fish alone.
Yeah,
you just
they
can't
will.
have them in there with other betas.
Well, yeah, no, I've had my beta with other fish before. As long as they're about the same size, if not bigger than the betas, then they'll be fine. But if it's smaller and just as colorful, the beta will go right for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing they always say to pet store: don't put a beta with other fish. And it's like, no, you can, just don't be stupid about it.
Well, they always warn you not to put stuff together and fish
Right.
tanks, and it always is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I wasn't supposed to put my cherry bars with my neon tetras because they're fin biters, and my cherry bar leaves the tetras alone. They said I ought to surprise the tank.
Right, and I'm not gonna lie. some things they tell you not to do is correct, but it just doesn't always pan out that way, which actually makes me feel even better knowing that they will survive and they could be happy and you could be happy with everything that you want. All I just hear is Nyeh! Use the axe, Corey. Be primitive.
An entire forest here.
Yeah, Corey, do you need gas or what? Because I'm surprised you don't need gas by now.
I've got 2 tanks left.
Okay, well, whatever. I got 2 tanks of my own if you need them. Fuck you. I need one more fucking piece of wood to finish you off. God damn it. Ah, it pisses me off when you think you're done and it goes, oh, yeah, don't forget this last one, you bitch.
Well, come help me gather all this up.
Dude, what do you think I'm doing over here? I'm chopping down these trees and putting them up there. But I'm coming down.
Wait, where? I have no idea where you are.
Across the river. I'm across the river. It doesn't really matter. I'm gathering wood.
Oh yeah, you are over there. Okay.
Yes, I'm right here. I will take that to the house. No, actually, never mind.
How the fuck did logs get all the way over here?
Oh, they probably rolled down the hill. It's possible.
But the reason why I have so much stuff is because I had to get more bottom feeder stuff. Because the African dwarf frog's a bottom feeder. He'll eat the extra food and stuff.
Oh,
and all
okay.
I had other than that, oh shit, was a shrimp. And the shrimp's tiny, and he's just a little survivor, and he wasn't really doing anything.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You gotta buy more than one. I thought you always just had to buy one and call it good, but... I mean, like Tim, he just bought one, and it grew to like a foot long. And like, it literally jumped out of the tank and like, committed suicide, but it didn't die. It like crawled out of the tank, and apparently, according to Tim, it was out there for like however long he was away, and it didn't. And it like because it was out of the tank, it developed some kind of scar on top of its fin somehow, like a pale skin, and it lived for like 5 years or so after that, and it grew like a foot long.
What was it?
Crustaceans never stop growing.
It's
so like alligators.
It's one of those algae eaters, the black spotted ones.
Oh, that's really strange that it somehow lived without oxygen for that long.
Right, exactly. I don't know. Tim didn't say how long he was gone for, but he knows that it jumped out of the tank and it had to have been sitting there because the fish was dry. Not like completely dry, but we're talking like a good few minutes.
Well, yeah, that could have been a couple of minutes. Like, it probably wasn't that long. It would have been dead, definitely.
Definitely. Well, it was either that or, it was close to the brink. Either way, he saved it and it lived, and it had, like, he said ever since that point, it, like, had a pale fin. Like, on the back
it was
fin.
Dead. It lost oxygen.
Yeah.
Its fin was cyanotic, probably.
Yeah, probably. Well, it was a big one too. It was cool because I never seen one. I didn't even know they get that big, let alone could live that long. But yeah, he never cleaned his tank, not once. And he got like a 30-gallon tank or bigger. I don't know. It was a big tank, and he only had a few fish in it and one beta, and that thing like surpassed all his fish. And he's never cleaned the tank, not one time. He like let it sit in his house for like years.
Well, they eat algae, so he doesn't have to clean the tank.
Well, right, but that's the thing though. I've bought one and it never it couldn't keep up with the tank, and I only had maybe like a 5-gallon tank, and then it died. I even gave it pellets and everything. I hated algae eaters. That was probably the worst thing I hated when it came to getting fish, was buying an algae eater.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
Yeah, if anything, I would go for snails. 'Cause I thought about it, but I didn't know how good they were. Yeah, shrimp. I've always wanted to try a shrimp, but I just never did.
You kind of have to have shrimp with really non-aggressive fish, or Like, shrimp were fine with my tetras. It was the frogs and other stuff that I got that were their dressers or the cherry barbs.
Right. Hold
But
on, Milo.
yeah, you could have like a super sweet, what they were telling me at the pet store is like you can have a super sweet shrimp tank because if they're left alone, they'll just keep breeding and you can just
Jesus.
breed them.
You're
And
gonna
you can
set that
breed
off,
like
Corey.
It's
ghost
already
shrimp
off.
and
Oh.
If it's off, it hangs. It doesn't. If it's
Oh, I couldn't
armed, it
tell.
doesn't hang down like this.
I didn't know that. Okay. But yeah, cool. True. Dog, do you want outside? Is that where you're fucking instigating right now? All because Autumn still has your toy. You were just nothing but a
Yes,
brat.
he's pouting.
You were.
what's really hard too in fish tanks is
Yeah, I'm
live
over halfway.
plants. My god, they're a bitch.
What is a bitch? What now? Say it again.
Live plants.
Oh, yes, live plants. Always thought about doing that, but I didn't want to do the. I didn't want them just to die. I fear the maintenance.
You don't really have to do a ton, it's just like you have to get the right stuff for them. You have to get plant food for them pretty much.
Oh, okay. At
Plant
that
food for
point, you might as well
plants?
just get vacancy.
Well, it's like you would think like they would be fine getting the nutrients from like the water and the
The
fish and
fish
stuff.
poop.
Yeah, the fish shit and stuff like that, but that's not the case.
You see that hit and run?
Oh, I just love that fish shit. Oh,
Well, that's how
goddamn.
they do it in the wild. They get it from the soil, and what's the soil full of?
No, that's just the collar up again. This does not mean you're getting.
Go away, you fucks. That's our logging zone.
Well, yeah, I was like, I'm waiting to see what happens with the horde. You don't need to run me over, Corey. I'm right here.
Why are they dancing on my logs? I need those. Look at that
I
one.
don't know, cause like,
He's just staring at us.
well, I seen like there was one like off over by that weird like uprooted tree bit, and then all of a sudden I just was standing here for a second, and then like 6 more came running along from the left, and I was like, oh shit.
Okay, I think they've gone now.
Well, if not, I'm armed. I know, I walked over here, this door was open, so I closed it, just to be like,
There's a deer in our yard. Avengers
There's more than a
assemble!
deer.
Bambi, you ain't going nowhere.
Their alarm's going off.
that's rude.
I hear another one. Where are you? I'm not gonna lie,
Do you have
but we
lots of
haven't
loose
been
rocks?
attacked
like,
by
lots over
savages
here?
in quite some time.
There were just a bunch in the logging area.
No, 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 no.
I'm talking about at base. Like, normally we'll have, like, every day we'll have, like, 6 or 7 of them come charging at us, but actually there hasn't been, like, a single one. Aside from the big guys, but I want those here because that way it's armored.
Well, they probably, like, once you start building, it probably, like, scares them a little bit, maybe.
Actually,
Possibility, that's true.
I think that stuff actually invokes them.
Well,
Huh,
maybe
that would
small
explain quite a
buildings,
bit.
but you have a
Yeah.
Go ahead and drown, you
fucking
wiener.
castle over there, like...
Exact. I mean, it's kind of like,
oh,
how
you
do I
want to
take it? Take it like Conan. The more you build, the more waves come. And the
Yeah.
bigger you build, the harder the waves are. That's the only reason why I never really got so big when I built my places in Conan is because I was like near that point of an invasion, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with that, so I stopped building, so I could just avoid the
Pussy.
the hordes.
And you don't know, maybe they do come, but since your stuff's invincible, you don't really notice them, you know what I mean? Maybe they
That's
just kind
true,
of like
yeah.
try to destroy it and they can't do it, and then they just end up leaving.
They get all pissy and they act like Golem and run away. They're like, fuck this shit.
Come on. Oh, now there's 2 of you.
And then there was 2.
Listen here. Well, that
Tell
one
you
ran
what,
off.
I'm gonna help you
This guy's not
log
running
this
off.
time, and then I'm gonna jump on
Come on.
Destiny before we go to
Come
bed.
here.
But yeah, I ended up getting snails for my tank because I didn't want to put in the algae killer stuff. 'Cause I'm like, it could probably
Fucked
harm
outta
the
here.
fish.
Right. Yeah, that I would just get fake plane. I always thought about it with a beta. It's always if you get a beta and you have like
You
a
can get
live
the little
plant,
beta balls.
right? The beta balls, or you can if you do like a plant, the beta will feed on the plant, and you would hardly ever have to feed the fish.
I have the little beta balls in my tank because they're easy. And
Crush
they've
me!
lasted forever.
Oh wow! Oh my God!
Nearly killed you,
Your
huh,
armor.
dummy?
Oh my God! It actually does do damage to you if you get hit with a tree.
Yeah, I told you that, you dummy.
I didn't know
I've been
that.
down by a tree before, dum dum.
Yeah, like I have not been on when you were down by a tree, so.
I like how you cut down like a 50-foot tree and then it just gives you like 2 logs.
Well, yeah,
Gives you 4
50-foot
pieces.
tree. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I kind of like when it comes to Ark.
Some will drop
Why
6
is it
logs.
the most, yeah.
Okay, that card's full.
Why did those trees respawn?
Because fuck you. That's why. Oh.
I don't
Getting
know,
dark, crap.
maybe you got rid of too many trees in the area, so now they're force respawning trees.
Well, with all these tiny trees, that's the game's way of trying to make more trees or replace them, but we need sticks, so we just destroy the sticks. We destroy the resupply of trees.
Oh my god, I can't see anything. Where are my logs at?
You can't see anything on your screen, I can see everything.
And where are the logs? You see them? Everything's just
Corey, you
black.
just walked.
They're farther
Oh,
in
I
the
didn't know
back.
that.
I'll say I just grabbed the 2 that you just walked by.
Yeah, I can't see shit. My screen is dark as fuck.
I mean, I can see stuff in the distance. Oh, that scared me.
You gonna be okay over here? There ain't no logs over here, man.
Oh, that's
He's
crazy.
adjusting his brightness.
Aha!
And that's even with your brightness max, Jesus.
Alright, there you are. Whoop. And there he
Savage.
is.
Oh, we have trouble? Oh, come.
Alright, come on, Corey, let's
Never mind, I have trouble here. I'm not going to you.
let's drop this log off.
Can
I
the
think these are the
cannibals-
last
Oh, this
two.
guy's got a cross painted on his chest.
Hold on one sec, be right back.
Well, now you can't see the cross anymore.
So are the savage people, like, obviously they're cannibals and they're nuts, but are they, like, actually super smart, or?
They're more primitive level.
Oh, okay.
We're talking Brad level.
Wow,
Just
wait till he
kidding.
You're
sees
an
this
We
video.
asshole.
love him.
You're
he ain't
an
gonna, he ain't gonna sit
asshole.
for an hour and watch our videos. You know it. So
Maybe he likes to
there's
put
no
him on
chance.
while he's doing chores and listen to him. You never know.
No, I
No,
know he
because
doesn't.
Brad's not here to defend himself or to make any
Exactly, that's
comments.
why
I'm
I'm
going to do it
taking
for
this
him. He would tell
chance.
you to go choke on a dick. No.
We all know what he's gonna say.
That is accurate.
Then you tell him to go choke on a dick. Yeah, I know.
All right, we got all the logs here. Fucking cool.
Damn. That is taking a really long time. I'm surprised you didn't make it slightly smaller, Corey.
Since when have I ever built anything small?
You should have started with us.
You should have started with this.
What?
Was that a butterfly or something? What the fuck was that?
Bird?
Butterfly.
I like how you just walk through stuff too. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, when it's still being built, it counts it as a blueprint, so it's solid. I mean,
Not solid.
yeah, it's like a ghost, you know.
Who
But once you
killed a
build it,
man?
it's solid.
Jesus.
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Couldn't you just technically leave it unbuilt?
Yeah, but you can't stand on it or use it.
Yeah, you
You
just
phase
fall
through
through it.
Oh, you can't stand on the platform above?
Yeah.
Not until it is 100% completely filled in.
Oh, okay, that makes more
It's not.
sense.
Yeah, it's not considered a solid object until then.
ooh, oh man, really, girl?
Yeah,
that stuff
watch.
really works for you, huh?
She's still slimy.
Yep.
See, Zach? Watch.
I'm watching, it's just a little bit of lag because... Oh, yeah.
Maybe I put a little too much on her.
Really, baby? I don't know where your blanket is. It's right there.
What if the cannibals come and kill y'all and then take over your base?
That would fucking suck. They claim it as theirs. And they start breeding like rabbits.
Like
That
all the
would suck.
hardest to
You
kill
just walk
cannibals
back.
come there.
One of us is out exploring, walks back, and our dead corpses are being, mutilated and eaten. There's just a bunch of cannibals humping along in our fucking cabin.
They have like
Could
fucking
you
tennis
imagine?
balls shoved
Like,
up our
and
asses and everything.
all the difficult ones to kill too, like they set the base there and then all the vagina spiders are on the perimeter and stuff.
Right.
They all of a sudden become organized.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
I mean, I
have,
don't think it
like,
would be
the-
impossible.
They
Or
have the runners
Not possible.
going out and getting food, the vagina spiders is the first line, and then all the hard ones to kill in the middle.
Mhm.
All right, I'm jumping off this game for right now.
Oh, what a wiener!
Oh, before we go to bed, I want to get some bounties done.
It's
What are you gonna do on
like just
Destiny?
barely 10 o'clock.
You
Bounties,
just said
Gambit. Few
I'll join you in
things.
some Gambit.
I haven't even, I barely touched Destiny, and I have the season pass too. I have all the season passes, and I'm bored of it.
Right, exactly.
Join us in some Gambit.
The only thing I'm not excited for when it comes to the season pass is the armor. It just
The armor's
it's
horrible looking.
Yeah, it reminds me of 7th Seraph armor, which is all Russian based.
Ooh, okay.
I get it,
so we
though.
are at 74 days.
Well, honey,
I'm doing a save, so I was looking at the days. It was at 74 days.
Yeah.
So we're above that. So we're getting
wonder-
really close to 80. So let's see.
Weird.
Once
Yeah,
we hit
I
80, we get
I
one of those
wonder
fucking things
if-
again.
80 is when we'll hit the giant walker again.
Yeah. And mind
Did
you, it
you
doesn't.
Go in and save yet, Corey?
I did.
Okay. Well, I was ready to leave, but I didn't want to disconnect you if you hadn't saved yet.
Yep.
I mean, it would have still counted because I saved, but
My white controller is gonna probably die by the time I get into this game.
I know. I was just thinking that. I was like, I'm wondering if I should grab a charger means,
If anything, honey,
but I don't know
Well,
if my Destiny's even.